It was December 5, 1945. 5 US Navy bombers embarked on a routine training mission from Florida's Naval Air Station. The mission, dubbed as Flight 19, was led by seasoned Lieutenant Charles Taylor, who had multiple World War II combat tours under his belt. The weather was perfect, and the 14-pilot crew was ready for a smooth flight. But as they turned towards the Bahamas, things took a strange turn. One by one, the planes lost contact with the flight tower and began to disorient, and then completely vanished, leaving behind only cryptic radio transmissions and a whole lot of mystery. Welcome to the Bermuda Triangle, a puzzle into the Atlantic. Now, what is this Bermuda Triangle, and why has it captured our imagination for so long? It is a loosely defined patch in the North Atlantic Ocean between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. So if you join the indices, it forms a triangle covering a 500,000 square miles area. Also known as the Devil's Triangle, this region has a notorious history of unexplained disappearances of aircraft and ships, fueling ongoing mystery and intrigue. So have you ever wondered how the Bermuda Triangle got its name? Well, it was first coined by American author Vincent Gaddis in 1964 in an article for Argosy magazine. But the history of strange occurrences in this region stretches back much further. Even Christopher Columbus experienced unusual phenomena during his voyages through the area in the 15th century. He reported seeing a mysterious fireball crash into the sea and noted erratic compass readings. Now there is another famous story too. Ellen Austin. In 1881, the ship Ellen Austin was en route from Liverpool to New York when the captain spotted a mysterious small ship alongside them. Despite attempts to make contact over 2 days, there was no response. The captain and crew boarded the ship, finding it fully stocked, but no person on board. Then they decided to tow it to shore, sending a crew to bring it in. All seemed well for 2 days until a sudden storm separated the ships. The mysterious vessel vanished. The captain searched it for days, finally spotting it again, but with no trace of his men. He tried to retrieve it once more, but his crew met the same fate as before. So what's behind these mysterious disappearances? There are several theories, many linked weather extremities behind it. The Bermuda Triangle is known for its crazy weather, sudden storms, hurricanes, and more. Florida gets hit with the most deadly hurricanes in the US. The area's location makes weather change quickly, which can be dangerous for ships and planes. Strong currents only add to the risks, making it a hazardous place for navigation. Mechanical failures and equipment malfunctions are another reason why things go missing in the Bermuda Triangle. If something fails while you're flying or sailing, it can be catastrophic, and the remote location makes it harder to rescue people or find what's left. That's why some disappearances remain a mystery. Another popular explanation is related to the Earth's magnetic field. The magnetic North Pole and the geographic North Pole aren't always in the same spot. And in the early 20th century, they actually aligned in the Bermuda Triangle, which could have caused some serious navigation issues. One theory was that methane bubbles rising from the ocean floor were causing ships to sink. Here's how. When methane bubbles form, they can reduce the density of the water, making it less buoyant. If a ship sails into an area with a high concentration of methane bubbles, it could lose stability and sink. But the US Geological Survey did some research and found that there haven't been any significant methane releases in the area for the past 15,000 years. So that theory doesn't quite hold up. You might be surprised to hear that the US Coast Guard does not consider the Bermuda Triangle a particularly hazardous area. In fact, a 2013 study on the most dangerous waters for shipping did not even mention the region. Despite the high volume of air and sea traffic, plus the frequent hurricanes, the number of crashes and wrecks in the Bermuda Triangle isn't unusually high. So why does the legend persist then? Well, people are naturally fascinated by a good mystery, and those early reports of disappearances really captured our attention. It's a case of our imagination running wild. So what do you finally think about the Bermuda Triangle? Fact or fiction? You hold the compass. Well, that's all in this edition of Connecting the Dots. This is Munmun Bhattacharya signing off. We'll see you next week with more raging issues. Until then, goodbye from all of us in the Delhi newsroom. Take care and stay safe.